So we have a battle versus my boy Danny Mac. I got this team from Ralt's boy. Big shout out to him. I'll give the team code at the end. He's using Rain with Keldeo. I just have a bunch of cool stuff thrown together. Kyurem looks exceptional in this game. He has one Pokemon that really can deal with it, being the Metagross. So Kyurem is actually a pretty decent lead. Me being Choice Scarf as well helps a lot. I'm Choice Band on my Metagross, but I don't have Earthquake. So I'm actually pretty walled by a lot of their team. I'm thinking also Enamorous goes stupid in this game. We'll lead off with Kyurem though. Modest Scarf. Probably going to outspeed the majority of the team unless it's Scarf Keldeo. But I do have Ogerpon at least with the Water Absorb to stop that from sweeping me. If you guys do enjoy this content, make sure you let me know by leaving a like and feel free to sub. I'm on my way to 500,000 subscribers. And I'll keep uploading the Wi-Fi bells as long as you keep enjoying them, as long as I keep enjoying them. So, good luck to my boy Danny. Check out his channel down below. He uploads so much fantastic content. And this should be a really fun game. Oh, I got my favorite, one of my favorites rather, on the other side. Bro, you can see? Take that off. Alright, so got a great lead on my part. Kyurem obviously into the Pelipper. He should obviously fear Freeze Dry. I'm just going to first turn go for Earth Power. It hits both Metagross as well as the Archaludon. Basically two Pokemon that I think can come in here. I don't think he'd let me click Freeze Dry immediately on him. I think Metagross makes a lot of sense. And hitting this is going to help out Enamorous as well. So, yep, there's Metagross. Came immediately out. We're going to get a good chunk of damage as well, unless it's Assault Vest. I think it's his Rocker, because I am Modest Choice Scarf. So, oh my god, that did so much damage. That did absolutely so much. And it's leftovers too, which is perfect. It being leftovers is actually really perfect right there. So Bullet Punch would not be able to KO me. He will be able to Secret Sword after, though. Do I have a switching for that? We'll see. I'm going to go for Earth Power again. He doesn't know my set, right? I don't think I have any reason to switch. I don't want to give him rocks for free, even though Archaludon could have rocks as well. But getting rid of the only ice resist on that team is going to help out Kyurem a lot. This Mon, I think this Mon is still fantastic in this metagame. I think it's absolutely still fantastic. So, Keldeo comes out. Secret Sword, right? It has to be Secret Sword. I'm going to make the Enamorous play. I'll make the Enamorous play. If he goes for Hydro Pump, fantastic play on his part. I just do not want to go hard Ogerpon, especially because Ogerpon just got a lot better with that Mon being gone. Kyurem is just too good to risk staying in. Plus, again, Freeze Dry is absolutely free versus my opponent. So, Enamorous only necessary for the Secret Sword. Goes for Flip Turn, fantastic. Fantastic play on my opponent's part. Gets an unfortunate crit, but in terms of what wants to come in on this, I'm not even sure, right? Because you probably have Weather Ball. You most likely have Weather Ball Rain on this Raging. Yeah. Oh, Superior. Interesting. Do you KO me? Do you actually KO me here? 130. Wait, what are you going for here? I just don't want to lose the Secret Sword because I definitely do. But I have Metagross though. I have Metagross at the end of the day. They can live one. I'll go for Moonblast, get my chip. They're going to Leaf Storm. This should not KO me. Yup, I just barely live, but I do live, and that's what's important. I'm going to get this Moonblast off. They are Life Orb as well, which is actually really good for my Bullet Punch in the back. So I'll be able to go out to Metagross right after and click that BP. Pick up that KO. Actually, I don't even have to go Metagross. I just stay in here. Because they knock me out here, right? But then they will go down to my Kyurem as well. Because, yeah, I just go right to Kyurem. Obviously, I'm super, super weak to Keldeo. This is going to be a very, 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 like, sack game versus Keldeo. But at least I can Bullet Punch their Superior to knock it out as well. I do still have Ogerpon too, which will eat one hit from Keldeo. But I think we go out to Kyurem. I think Kyurem makes the most sense. With it being Life Orb, maybe it's just Stellar. I don't think it'd be Terra Fire on Rain. So I'm just going to click Freeze Dry. Choice Scarf Freeze Dry. No switches on that team. I don't even think Terra Fire would live a modest Freeze Dry from Kyurem. I actually would not mind the Terra right here. I'm just going to assume that he assumes that I'm Choice Scarf, but he might think I'm just Specs based on the damage on Metagross if he didn't count. I'm just Modest. Yeah, he switches out. Perfect. So, whatever's coming in is taking this mean Freeze Dry right here. Archaludon, are you Assault Vest? AV's really, really good, but that gives me Hazards up, which I really want with Ting-Lu. Oh, yeah, that is super Assault Vest. Holy. That Mon is insanely Assault Vest. Okay. Body Press is really, really good into my team. I'm going to bring out Ting-Lu here, though. Go for the Ruination. I have to be careful not to get clapped by Raikou at the end. Like, literally get clapped by Raikou at the end. Getting the damage on this is real nice, though. And even being able to Ruinate or even force it out is real nice, too. It's crazy because, like, Ting-Lu has one good matchup. That's two. It has this, and it has the other mon. Let's see if he body presses immediately or goes for Electro Shot. Both are good. Does drop a Draco. It's not going to do too much. I don't know if body press 2 it KOs me. But I do want the value of Spike. I feel like Spike is just so strong. Even though Ruination gives me 50, I like Spike. I think Spike goes a long way. Yeah, just hard switches out immediately. So he fears Earthquake. Maybe goes Pelipper. I wake up his Pelipper, right? Yeah, perfect. So I'll get up a Spike here. And then, I mean, I do live Ting-Lu's hit. And honestly, just getting the chip damage with Ruination on this thing is going to help out. Especially with Rain being gone. This is perfect. Yeah, so getting the chip damage as well is really, really going to help out my my Gouging Fire and my Ogerpon knock this thing out later. So I'll just go for Ruination here, I think. It just U-turns perfect. Whatever's coming in is taking 50. It might end up being Serperior, which I actually think is a smart play. Oh, would he go Serp? Oh, don't go Serp. I'm pretty sure I live Serp's hit. Like, I'm pretty positive I live. Oh, they go Keldeo. That's amazing. Ooh, you know what's looking crazy in the end game? Bandit Bullet Punch. With this chip, Bandit Bullet Punch actually looks super good in the end game, especially because Keldeo is a giant threat. Keldeo is an absolute giant threat. But I have to be careful not to lose to Archaludon. That mon is also really crazy. Secret Sword most likely coming out. I'm going to go for another Earthquake right here. That should put in range of Bullet Punch. If he wants to flip turn out into Pelipper, that's fine too. Again, I do have Terra Steel Bullet Punch, but definitely Secret Sword makes a lot of sense in the team. Oh, that does absolutely nothing into Ting-Lu either. What the hell? Yo, Ting-Lu, you beast, and this should KO. Oh, just barely, just barely. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll absolutely take it. We'll pick up the KO on Keldeo. I think that makes more sense. Like, he may have swapped just to save us as a sack. To be able to bring out Pelipper after, but just getting rid of Keldeo, giant threat. I think it's Scarf just based on how little damage it was doing. But I get his plan. His plan is to win endgame with either Raging Bolt or the Archaludon, both of which are just giant threats. Specifically the Raging Bolt. I have to be super careful into that. So this is Serperior, which makes a lot of sense. It's just going to knock me out here. Do I need damage? No, we'll be okay. I think I just sacked this. I'll get up another Spike if I can. Serp will knock me out, obviously, but I can at least go Kyurem again and just click the Freeze Dry. It should be free, especially the fact that Spike is up now. Archaludon cannot come in. Like, I loaded up the perfect Pokemon into Rain. Kyurem was just the perfect Pokemon in the Rain. So, we'll bring you out. I'm very, very, very worried about that Archaludon, man. Archaludon is a giant threat. I do have knockoff, though, so I can get rid of the Assault Vest. I think that's actually what I end up doing with my Ogerpon. So, yeah. Throw off a Freeze Dry. This should be a KO on something. He may try and save this just for to outspeed my Ogerpon, but I don't think it matters. Because, again, his endgame should be involved terrestrializing and trying to do something with Archaludon. I don't have a lot to hit it with. Maybe I can force a Terra and go for like a Psychic Fan. Pelipper comes out. I'm just going to go for the... He's trying to get the Electro Shot activated. I get it. But damage on this is also going to open up my Gouging Fire. So I'm always going for Freeze Dry. Again, this is just the mon he does not have an answer to. So I'll take the free Pelipper as well. But he wants his Electro Shot powered up. It makes sense. He probably also has Thunder maybe on Raging Bolt. Kyurem is just so nasty. People got to use Freeze Dry Kyurem again, man. I don't know. This is a mon that probably ends up getting banned again. I do want to save this thing right here. Is it booster? It is booster energy. Ooh! Special attack raise, right? He might Terra Fairy here. I think I just sack Ogerpon. I think I sack Ogerpon. Because even if he Calm Minds, at the end of the day, I do still have Jolly Metagross, which should outspeed him. Like, if he Terra Fairies, I can at least Terra Steel and just Bullet Punch. Yeah, he should Terra here, though. But what Terra is it going to be? Is it going to be Fairy? Is it going to be... What is it? What is it? What is it? Is it fairy? It's electric. Ooh, this Mon is gonna hurt. But I have Terra Dragon and it can Draco Meteor. So I have options. Calm Minds immediately. We can waste some turns of rain. Terra Electric to not be weak. This Mon's nasty in the end game. I don't have Encore, unfortunately. I'll just Ivy Cudgel. Yeah, he didn't expect me to... He basically expected me not to go for the Thunder... he expected me to expect him to not Thunderclap. Or to Thunderclap there and maybe to SD up. So he tried to make a power play. It didn't work out, though. I just went right for that because I figured I could at least go out into maybe... my Gouging Fire and get enough damage off on it to knock it out. That was a 50-50 there. But I just went for what I thought was the better play. I'll go for knockoff here, getting rid of its Assault Vest, which should help Kyurem just finish up the KO. Kyurem is just such a nasty Mon in terrain. We both kind of just put Mons together. This attack looks so sick, by the way. And I love that it auto-charges in rain. I love that it auto-charges in rain. I feel like this Mon has a real big chance to just stay on those rain teams. Let's see if Ivy Cudgel even KOs with the defense. I mean, it's rain boosted, right? And I might just get a crit anyway. Ooh, ARCHALUDON really just showing off that crazy bulk. Really just showing off that crazy bulk, man. That's rain boost. I know it's stamina and everything, but yo, that's actually crazy. This Mon is nasty bulky. Actually nasty bulky. I love it. One of my new favorite Mons for sure. I want to go Metagross just because it hasn't done it. But do I want to... Maybe I could just let Kyurem do it. I'll let Kyurem do it. Just because Kyurem has been really just the anti-rain dude itself. And you know what? The 100% best play is to go for Draco or anything. But, I mean, excuse me, any of my accurate moves. But I'm going to go for my favorite move. And you know what? I'm going to make it even stronger just because I want to end this game in a flash. I'm going to go for Draco Meteor. This is my favorite move of all time. Let's just go ahead, boost my Kyurem up right there, become a pure Dragon type, and drop a Draco. So there was definitely 50-50 versus the other Mon. You expected me maybe Encore or maybe SD just to outplay Thunderclap. I get it, because I do the same play. You do the same thing versus King Gambit, but that is a dead ARCHALUDON. I KO'd that thing. It's Duraludon as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle. Nice quick one. Kyurem really just showing how nasty it is in terrain. Definitely, I think if you got the 50-50 right versus Ogerpon, because he probably, again, expected me to Swords maybe try and go for anything that wasn't an attack so he could live. But yeah, you gave me the rain, and Ivy Cudgel is a strong as hell attack. But hope y'all enjoyed. Check out my boy Danny. His link is down below. I'll show you guys the team right now, actually, as well, because you deserve it. You deserve it. There is the team. There is there's a squad. So if you guys want it, shout out to Roltzboy for the team. Just a nice little. He's been making just a bunch of things, right? Just in game. He's like, yo, he actually sent me 10 different screenshots. He's like, okay, I'm a little bit Pokemon out because he breeds and gets them already, which is, he's a goat. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Leave a like, sub Danny. Peace.